Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about games recently, and yes, you guessed it, it's Throne&Liberty by NCSoft. First, to give you the most recent news about the game. The rumors seems to be true. Game will be released in December 2023, but sadly it will just be for the Korean region. For the rest of the world, it is expected to be released somewhere within the first half of 2024. Now, you can take this as bad news, but delaying the worldwide release is a good thing considering that the game developers said they will work on correcting the combat system and work on its mechanics. Now the important part is that Amazon announced a technical test for the game and you can already sign up on their website for this. I'll put a link in description. You will need to connect your Amazon account to sign up for this, but there is no guarantee that you will get access to it. Do they choose people randomly or based on your Amazon account having games connected, like for example New World or Lost Ark? We don't have such information, but I believe they for sure have some kind of inviting system that filters the beta applicants. From what they stated, with changes in the combat system that rigid tab targeting has already received a lot of criticism, is that many abilities are forcing the player to stand still and freeze in long animations. In close combat, this even resulted in enemies running away and avoiding the damage. Developers are promising how in the future Throne&Liberty combat system will become more dynamic, so players should be able to move more with the attacks and abilities. However, there are no exact details so far. In previous game testing, many of the participants have complained about the level of progress, especially from level 20. Improving equipment is also described as very complex, so developers have mentioned that there will be changes applied in the progress system. Before I will go into analyzing Throne&Liberty, I need to mention that I played multiple NCSoft game titles, but the most time I spent was playing Lineage 2. I started playing it in May 2004 and I followed the rise and the fall of the game. Had the privilege of playing it on a bad internet and a weak PC back then in 2004, up to a super fast internet and high-end PC, how the computer internet were progressing itself over the years. Feedback from most of the players and those who have tested the game is that auto farming, also called astral farming, and offline farming that can keep your char in the game for 8 hours each day without the computer even running, are something that belongs only in mobile games. This couldn't be too far from the truth, but if you have played recent versions of Lineage 2, especially Essence Chronicle, the key feature of the game was auto farming. My guess is that if you would ask the developer team the logic behind implementing such a feature into PC game is one of the ways to fight off the botters and RMT farmers. But for sure, considering that Lineage 2 is an old game and most of its players are in the mid-30s up to late 50s, for sure explains that such a grind game could for sure benefit out of an auto-farm model. Now, from my perspective and previous experience with the NCSoft game is that we should mostly worry about the game being entirely paid to win, as it is in the case of all official Lineage 2 servers. Now, why I especially said official servers is because of the fact that the private Lineage 2 server count around 80% of Lineage 2 player base, if not even more. The difference is that often a private server offers a fresh start and a modest pay-to-win or almost non-existent one, as forced players to move away from the official publishers. Now, besides the pay-to-win part, a big problem that we can expect inside Throne&Liberty are RMT farmers. With such an easy method of farming, you don't even need a program to make a game auto-run. All you need is a bypass to open as many clients as a PC can support. With tons of VPNs and programs to create or use already existing virtual machines, and with the fact that the game will be free to play, we can expect in-game spam messages with in-game currency being sold on every possible RMT website. As you know, NCSoft claims that Throne&Liberty has nothing to do with the Lineage franchise. To get back to the similarities between these two games, starting from identical weapons just having a different name, map on the first look reminding of Token Island, Gluten and Rune Harbor, up to a guild system in which you can have a guild shop and clan arena where you can challenge various raid bosses and upgrade more features and benefits for guild members. This game could easily be called Lineage 3. And most Lineage 2 players are waiting for the Throne and Liberty release to switch between these two games and finally call it an end for the Lineage 2. Before you go, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel. And if you haven't already, considered hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell so you won't miss out on any future content. Please make sure that you leave a comment, share your thoughts or any questions you might have. Thanks again for being here and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.